Hello, race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer, and this isn't Supercross. It's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak, and Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday! Be there!
Whoa, hello there. My mic was muted. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fishy Hour. Wow, I didn't check my lighting. So, hope everybody's having a good day. It is Wednesday once again, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what that means. We're going to talk about some fishing, talk about the MMFC Club, and some updates I have for you guys. We finally found the place where we're going to do our in-person meetings. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's get into, I guess, the first comment of the day. And give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Alrighty. Sorry, my kids needed my assistance with something. All right. Let me just fix this light real quick, guys. It's really bothering me. Shout out real quick. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Andre. The first comment of the evening. And also we'll give the first like of the evening to Mr. Leonard. What up, Leonard? Good to see you in here. Let's see, configure video. Sorry, guys. I got to do this on the fly real quick. There it is. That should work. That work? Yeah, that works. Apply. Okay. Close. Cool. No Brian with us today, guys. I'm sorry. No Brian with us today, so it's just me and you and the microphone. And let's get this stuff done. Let's see. We need to finish doing these shout outs. Oh, sorry guys, sounds a little dead in here. Let me turn some music in here. There we go. We'll keep doing the shout outs. Shout out to Andre, shout out to Leonard. I got you guys. Shout out to Arnie in the house. What up, Carl Black in the house? I see Steven in the house. What up, Steven? Good to see you in here. I see Todd, TB, Metal Art. Perfect. I got Richie Rich. What up, Rich? It's been a while since I've seen you in here. Hope all is well. Arnie, I got the Judge in here. What up? Bit, just saw your text anytime. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Judge. I saw it come through. Me and you and a dog named Boo. What? Oh my gosh. All right, let's do the next order of business before we get into the announcements for today. And that is a little something we like to call Pop Top. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst. Rate this Pop Top. Here we go. The ASMR portion of the show completed. Yum, that's a good pop top. Dave Rage in the house. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Dave Rage. On 11, what up? Dang, that's nice. I see Todd in the house, TB, Metal Art. Dave Rage. I see, yeah, okay, cool. All right, boys. So, really, I don't have anything prepared for you guys, so we're going to get through some of these announcements. And if any questions pop up, we'll address those questions. And maybe it'll be a short episode today, okay? It'll be a fishy 30 minutes or a fishy 45 minutes. Depends. Depends, okay? So, let's get through these comments. Let's get through these announcements. Here. Sorry, guys. Wednesdays are like my busiest day. Just got back from jiu-jitsu. I barely had time to shower. And I think my eyes are reacting to the soap or to the scent in the shampoo. And that's why I keep blinking, so I apologize for that. There we go. Let's see. If you're ever curious about what the stuff we're doing here as a club, you can always go to our Discord server. It's called the Mad Max Fishing Club. And you can get a link to that by tapping in at any point during the conversation, during the chat, ! MMFC or ! Discord. And you'll get a link from the Nightbot that tells you how to get in. It's an invite only. and this is the only way you can jump into the club. It's a free club. You don't have to pay anything to be a part of it. At least not yet. Maybe. We'll see. If you're in the club now, you will be part of the legacy group. And if we do instate some kind of membership or dues, you'll probably be grandfathered in. So join up if you haven't already. The Mad Max Fishing Club. Okay. In that Mad Max Fishing Club server, we have a section called Calendar. And under that calendar, it's the things we've done so far this year and the things we plan on doing. So we have we did the La Jolla outing on September 14th. It was awesome, but it was not as fishy as we hoped, but it was still pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, that's what I could have done today is a recap of that. My bad. Sorry, guys. We have pictures. We'll do a recap of the La Jolla outing next week. I'll get everybody's pictures. And I took some pictures too while we were out there. Not a lot of fish were caught, but the launch was super easy. The waves must have been like maybe 2 feet tops. And on the way back, they were even smaller. So just as Todd had predicted, the longer you stay out, the lower the waves got. So it's pretty good. All right. So we had scheduled the first ever MMFC quarterly meeting, in-person live meetings. We're gonna start doing that now as a club, and we had thought we were gonna be able to do it on a Saturday the 28th, but it doesn't work. It won't work out for Saturday the 28th. We're gonna have to move it to Sunday, September 29th, and we're talking here at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Sunday, September 29th. So update your schedules, please. There's some people I need to be there. I need to have Brian there, Steven, Dave Rage, Leonard, Salty, Todd Burton, TB Metal Art. I need Captain Dan to show up. I need Carl Black to show up if possible. I know it's a drive for you, but it's on a Sunday. Lazy Sunday chill. I need those people specifically for sure to show up. Arnie. Who else do we need for sure to show up? I'll message you guys. I'm mentioning you guys because I see you in the chat. I will message the rest of the people that I need to be there. Right. So let me tell you guys where this is gonna go down. Perfect. Thanks, Leonard. Let me tell you guys where this is going to go down. This is going to go down at the La Jolla Mandarin House. If you look up Mandarin House, LJ.com, that is the place. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. Bam. Oh, they got some good stuff going on over there. There it is. Okay. We're going to have the back area to ourselves. And they're gonna run an optional buffet style setup for us. That way, if you want to eat, you can eat, but you don't have to eat. Okay. The La Jolla Mandarin House is run by a friend of the show, right? And why not support a fellow angler in their business? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have our first ever meeting there at the La Jolla I was gonna say La Jolla Brew House, at the La Jolla Mandarin House, and that'll be again September 29th at 5 p.m. It's not this Sunday; it's the Sunday after this next Sunday. So the 29th, the Sunday after next. Okay. Any questions? Please do leave it in the chat. And Glenn goes fishing. What up, Glenn? Good to see you in here. Round of applause from live students for Glenn. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm blinking. Oh, come on, Steven. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Steven, we'll have to get you next quarter. Can our wives come? Of course. This is open. This is a great question, Eric. This meeting is super important to me. because it is one of the opportunities that we'll get to acknowledge all you guys' efforts and help with the show and with the club and with all the different things we like to do as a group. And it's cool. It's a fun way to get together. And let me tell you guys what the format is going to be real quick. Well, actually, we'll come back to the format of the MMFC quarterly meeting. That sounds cool to say. The MMFC quarterly meeting. We'll come back to the format and what to expect in a second. Let's just finish the rest of the announcements, okay? October 5th is Pickle Run. October 5th is Pickle Run. Make sure you guys put that on your calendar if you want to come out. And one of these it's either going to be a Friday night or a Saturday around October after the Pickle Run, where we're going to do Haunt America's Cup, and you can dress up as a ghost or a ghoul or whatever, and we're going to fish around and that's going to be fun. And that's our night session. That's going to be a night mission. Okay. We'll probably launch around, I don't know, 5 or 6 as it's getting dark, and stay out as long as you want because by that time it's going to be nice and cool and hopefully peaceful, no wind. We'll see how it goes. And then of course the Big Mac, the Big Mac of the year is the December 7th. Or did we already determine December? Did we already determine December 7th, right, guys? December 7th is Macmas, with our famous White Elephant gift exchange, and and Captain Dan will be firing up the ovens for all you can eat within reason pizza. For pizza courtesy of Captain Dan's Pizza Pies. Okay. Captain Dan's Pizza Company. I think a slogan is "It's pizza time." So yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff happening still this year. So let's make sure you guys update your calendar. I go on 1.5 on Monday. No. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. This Monday. Okay, cool. Keto pizza? Nah. Oh, Captain Dan's been. We'll figure something out, Glenn. You can take the pizza and just eat the toppings. I think Dan's busy right now. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him in a couple days, but we had talked before, and we're good to go on this setup. So I'm excited to do it. Okay, so let's talk about the actual meeting and what to expect. And I think Eric had a great question. Can I bring my wife? Absolutely. Let me see what the max is. I would say yes, bring your wife. And if you want to bring a friend that maybe is thinking about starting to learn how to fish, bring them over, you know? The club meetings are open to non-members, and it's a good way for us to get to know each other and get other people in the club. Okay. I believe all right. I believe if you want to get food during the event, Salty Dangler in the house. What up, Salty? Salty, please tell me that you're available September 29th at 5 p.m. It's a Sunday, so that you can come to the first ever in-person Mad Max Fishing Club quarterly meeting, where we will be honoring our let's say, our founding members, and patching some people, I guess you could say. And it's gonna be fun. You can bring the wife or the kids, whatever, if you want to. Our capacity, our max capacity right now is 45 people. Okay, so I'm gonna put a post in the MMFC events. It'll have its own thread. It'll be called quarterly meeting, MMFC quarterly meeting. And if you can make it, you're gonna have to go in there and type in me plus whatever. I'm going plus however many. Actually, no, just type in your group number. So we're going. My group is 2 people or 3 people or 4 people, right? And the way it works is you're gonna show up. We'd have the back area set up for us. Awesome, Salty. Please show up. And we're gonna talk about the club. We'll do a segment where we're gonna give out some stuff and acknowledge some people's contributions to the club, of course. And then we'll do, if we have time, we'll do like fishing stories. Either you can share a fishing story if you want to, right? If you're there in person and you want to share a fishing story, you can stand up and talk about something that happened. It's a way for us to share things that we learned. It could be something that's that went bad, but the whole point of sharing that story is that you're teaching people what you learned, right? So a fishing story that teaches us something. Either you did something good or you messed up on something and you learn your lesson. We want to learn that kind of stuff, okay? So it'll be introductions. It'll be honoring our guests. And then if anybody wants to share a story or a learning story or learning moment, it's perfect. And then throughout that whole process, they're going to have kind of like a buffet style setup. And if you want to have buffet style setup, it'll be like about $20 cash. If you want to make it easier, just bring $20 cash, and the $20 will get you like basically access to the buffet, and you can eat as much as you want. If you want to get food and like a beer or like wine, it'll be like $27, right? So we're trying to do a flat cost, and this is not mandatory, right? It's just an optional thing. You're there already. We're going to be enjoying some fun. Might as well get some food because it's dinner time anyway, right? So again, we're doing it at the Mandarin House because the people that run it, Nelson, he's one of our guys, right? So I met Nelson maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer now, through my fishing channel, right? And the guy is super awesome. And when he heard that I needed somewhere to do this, he's like, hey, you can do it here if you want. So he's working with us, and man, I've been trying to figure out a place, and this is I think gonna be a good fit for us now. Of course, there'll come a time maybe when we're beyond 45 people showing up, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? So sounds like there will be a place to sign up. Yes, there will be a place to sign up on Discord. I will actually create it right now. Give me a second, guys. Let's do this. Under MMFC under MMFC event, it says club meetings. Okay, club meetings. Oh, it's already in there. Okay, club meetings. Okay, yeah, use club meetings, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a little post on here real quick. Boom, boom. Make it capital. Make it bold. Sound off if you are okay. Post or party for the first MMFC quarterly meeting at House in La Jolla. Okay. All right, there it is. I posted it. Go to club meetings under MMFC events and post how many people you're bringing. I want to go in there real quick and post mine before I lose a spot. Me, myself, and I. Let's go, Glenn. Let's go. I want to put one for myself. I don't know if my kids want to go. So there it is. So the count has started. Go in there now and let us know if you're coming. And we'll see. Captain Dan, let's go. Good to see you in here, Captain Dan. Captain Dan, the quarterly club meeting has changed from Saturday to Sunday. Sunday the 29th at the Mandarin House. And Captain Dan, Cave Dog, please go. Yes. Cal's going. Perfect. We got to have Captain Dan there. What up, Sammy? Sammy, we're getting ready to do our first ever in-person MMFC quarterly club meeting. We're gonna try to do these every 3 months. It's a good way to bring the community together in person, break bread, and get to know each other more, and honor the people that have been contributing to the club and growing the community. It's awesome. So that's gonna happen Sunday, the 29th of September at 5 p.m. at the Mandarin House in La Jolla. No Dodger fans allowed, right? Correct. That's correct. No Dodger fans allowed. You guys are silly. And in case you're wondering, yes, it is open to family members and friends. So you don't have to be in the club. Just make sure you go into the Discord and you tell us what your group size is. And that way we'll have a good idea of what the attendance will be like, and we could give Nelson over there a heads up to have enough chairs and all that good stuff. Okay, so it's exciting. It's exciting. It's been one of the things that I wanted to do for such a long time, and I'm so happy it's coming together. It's really cool. It's really cool. I've had these patches here sitting there for like a year or so, and I'm excited about it. I'm coming anyways. Jody is a Padres fan though. All good. Arnie, the 29th going to be a busy day for me for our annual HOA event. No, Captain Dan. What time is your annual HOA event over, Captain Dan? Jeez, I forgot. Man, that sucks. Well, we got to get Captain Dan anyway. All right. Miss telling Nelson that works for us. All right. Any questions? I'm excited, guys. Any questions about the outing? Ricardo, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Says Brian and Chad still going to do a seminar at Dana Landing? That's a great question. I believe so. I don't know if that was something that Brian was thinking about doing during the MMFC meeting. I think the first meeting, I don't think we're gonna have a guest speaker. We're gonna have to go through a lot of what do you call it? We're doing some stuff for the we have a lot of housekeeping to do basically. Okay, 4 p.m. I'm at MMFC event. I'll be at MMFC event. Nice. Yeah, we're starting at 5, Captain Dan. Starting at 5, so that's perfect. Was Nelson the one that took the axe blade to the neck? I don't. That's a good question. I don't remember. Let me ask him. I think that. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Now I'll ask him. See what he says. 4 p.m. Yep. Okay. All right. Good. That's good. All right. Let me see what else I got for you guys. Let's see. Boom. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So it's happening. I can't believe it. It's pretty cool. I have some stuff to do. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So what you can do is make sure you show up, and make sure you go to the Discord server and fill in your that you're coming, and think of any things you might want to share during the stories time. Okay, where you get to share something you experienced in the recent last 3 months or whatever, since the last meeting, theoretically, and what learning lessons you had to share with the group, or what funny incidents thing, just kind of like fishing stories, you know. But it's easier to do once you're in person, because then you have like the floor and people can talk, and it's cool. It sounds a little bit wonky, but trust me, guys, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because it's like that's the kind of stuff that brings people together, you know. Ricardo says, thanks for baptizing my friend at La Jolla. Yeah, I don't want to put your friend on blast, but let's just say that I am his padrino. You know what that is, boys? That is a godfather. The surf. It's Juan, right? Yeah. The surf was, I don't know, 1 to 2 feet, guys. Like, it was probably like the easiest La Jolla launch day you can imagine. It was, so think of the easiest La Jolla launch day you can imagine, and then it was easier than that. Okay. What up, Jared? Good to see you in here. What up, Chet? Oh, what's up, Chet? Chet's in here. What's up, dude? Good to see you in here. And I can't believe it, man. I got in the water. I was like hip deep in the water, helping Juan launch. He's on a PA-12, and I'm like, all right, get on your kayak, and I'm gonna kind of hold you in place through these first couple of waves. And when I tell you, I'm gonna push the kayak right into the surf, and I want you to start pedaling like crazy. Don't stop pedaling, just keep pedaling. And he's like psyched. He's like, okay, let's go. I was like, all right. He's ready. Sorry, guys, I'm getting some details here. Cool. I'll share the details too. So he's ready to go, and the first couple of sets of waves are okay, and I see a break in the sets. I'm like, all right, this is it. We're going in. Roy, sorry to interrupt the story, guys. Roy, do me a favor, please. I hope you can make it out on September 29th for the first ever MMFC quarterly meeting. I need you to be there, Roy. Okay. If you can make it, it's going to be at the La Jolla Mandarin House at 5 p.m. Okay, I'm going to put more details in the Discord server. But if you go to the Discord server now and go to MMFC events, there's a club meetings section. Go in there and type in, if you're coming, how many people are in your group. It could be yourself and your significant other, or yourself and your kids, whatever, right? But let me know if you're making it. I'd love to see you there. I need to see you there, actually. Okay. All right, back to the story. So Juan is over here on the kayak, and I push him into the surf when I see the lull in the waves. And he did exactly what I told him. Pedal like crazy. He's pedaling, and he makes it past. He hits the first little wave, boop, and it's like he starts to go sideways. And I'm like, that's great. Keep pedaling. And I noticed that he's still going sideways. I'm like, oh, like, dude, your rudder's up. His rudder was still up, and I didn't think to tell him to put his rudder down. I just messed up. It was my bad, Juan. It was my bad. So in 1 or 2 foot waves, in 1 or 2 foot surf, he put his rudder down, and he was able to get enough momentum so the rudder caught, and he was able to turn back into the wave. And I'm like, all right, he's got it. I'm like, just keep paddling. And somehow a wave hit him again, or it was weird, and I don't know if it turned him back the other way around, or just like it just got him on the side. It's got him sideways. Once he got sideways, he tried to fight the flip, and at least he fell towards the wave as opposed to fall on the other side of the kayak. So at least he fell towards the wave. His kayak kind of flipped over, and he went in the water completely. And and his kayak didn't really flip all the way over. It just kind of went to the side, dumped him out, and then it went back to the top, flipped it back up. Walked back. I was like, all right, come back. Let's reset. So we got him going again and launched him again. This time he had his rudder down. He was able to make it through fine. But he did get La Jolla baptized. And the rest of the day, he said I was his godfather. The rest of the day, he said I was his godfather. Baptized him in La Jolla. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. But yeah, it was cool. But yeah, it was an easy launch. I thought nobody was gonna get wet, but anyway, it worked out. And then on the way back, the way back was even smoother. Well, was smoother. It was pretty cool. Let's see what else happened during that outing. Before we even launched, I pulled up to the launch on the beach, and yeah, exactly, Arnie. I pulled up to the beach, and I see this giant rut in the sand. It's like the powdery sand. It's like dry, powdery, and deep. And I'm like, oh man, somebody got stuck here, and they probably just went to the axle, you know. And I'm like, all right, I was in 2-wheel drive, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go. And I kind of just drive over that patch, and as soon as I drive over that patch, the truck just goes boom. I was like, oh shoot. So I put it in 4-wheel drive, got out of there, came around, dropped off my kayak and stuff, and then met everybody there. And on the way out, the guy that had gotten stuck on the entrance was stuck on that going out, right? So I was like, oh, I guess apparently somebody told me that he got stuck on the way in, and like the excavator that flattens out the beach pulled him out. But instead of just going out and parking on the street, he went through and around to drop off his kayak. And he got stuck the second time. So that's when I showed up. And so I was like, okay, well, I was on my way out. The truck's like super capable anyway. I have the 4-wheel drive, and the guy looks super sad. And he's like, can you pull me out? I was like, I don't have any straps. He's like, well, I have straps. I was like, all right then. He had like the straps for the kayak, you know, those orange straps. I'm like, just make sure you double them up, and make a good knot. So I watched him tie it up. He tied it to like my bumper and to his toe section of his truck. I can't remember where he tied it onto, but it looked pretty secure. I put that Tundra in 4-wheel drive, boy, and gee, came out of there like butter. Not a problem at all. So I pulled him out, and then I went and parked, and I thought, okay, you know, like that's got to be some good karma today. So I went and parked, came back to the beach, and then we had that whole launch incident. It was pretty funny. But once we were launched, we're on the water. It was pretty cool. Just the laughs, you know, the fun of being out there with the group, the anticipation of not knowing if you're gonna catch a fish or not. Let me tell you, we didn't catch that many fish. It was an easy launch, and it was a beautiful day. No wind and just like beautiful water, but no big biters. Pretty much everybody that was out there didn't catch anything big. There was no yellowtail caught, even other people that weren't in our group. It got so bad that Alex Norton had like shrimp. And Papa K had brought like some squid, so I took a squid from him and a couple of shrimp from Alex, and I was like treating that thing like it was precious. I was like cutting little pieces off and like getting robbed. And I finally caught like a calico for the no skunk, but that was it. My day was like shot. Jared, how'd you guys do? Yeah, there wasn't even any bait. Exactly. So just, you know, it's La Jolla. It happens, you know. The kelp was all down. We couldn't find any kelp unless you got really close to shore. But yeah, it was tough. What was it doing? I was like on my last piece of squid, and like I was doing a dropper loop with a little piece of squid on the hook, a size 2 hook, a little hook, right? And I felt something like tap my line or like vibrate my line. I was like, oh man, there's got something here. And Alex Norton was coming at me like just on his kayak, and I know he had been fishing a deep diving crankbait, right? And I was like, Alex, there's something right here, dude. Cast right there, and just retrieve it. And like, and he casts, right there, probably like 20 feet behind me. And as he's retrieving it, like he hooks up on a bonito, dude. And his face, and like later on he messaged me, he's like, dude, I still can't believe that you called it like that. It was a total fluke, but at the time I pretended like I knew what was going on, you know. It was cool. Those are the kind of things that happen, you know. You're out there, those kind of things happen, little stories like that, and it's just stuff that you remember, you know. Like he might tell a story someday later on, like, hey, one time I went fishing with Roman and he called it. He told me to cast right there to catch a bonito, and it happened, you know, after being skunked the whole. He wasn't. He had already caught a bonito earlier in the day, but the bite wasn't good, right? For me to call it like that when the bite wasn't good and just get it on that cast, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's do some clarification on the La Jolla Mandarin House menu. It is $20. If you pay in cash, it's $20, and you'll get the food. So it says $20 for food only, including the tip. Okay, and if you want to pay in cash, you get one beer or one wine or a cocktail per person. That's the food plus a cocktail for $27 cash. I think that's tip included too. If you want to pay with your card, then it's $20 per person to eat and $27 per person to eat and have one drink. But the tip and the taxes are not included. Okay? All right? That is. So plan accordingly. Bring cash, guys. Bring cash. Make it easier on everybody. We got a lot of calicos and stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. It was tough. It was tough. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So once again, let you guys. I'm gonna send out an if you guys want to sign up for this club meeting, do it as soon as possible, because tomorrow I'm gonna send out an email blast to the people that are on my email list. Right after I reach out to the people that I need to be there individually, I'm gonna send out an email blast to the whole email list, and we're capped. We're capped at 45. Okay, we're capped at 45 people. So if you're going, jump in there. I just saw the judges. Oh no, that's not it, is it? There we go. No, that's not it. Anyway, if you're going, go into the MMFC events club meetings, and let me know that you're going, so we can reserve a spot for you. Okay, 45 spots. That's it. You'll be outside standing in the cold. Okay. What else? All right, I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I have for you guys as far as announcement goes. We talked a little bit about the La Jolla outing. The next outing for the club is, let's see. The next thing we're doing as a group is, it's the meeting. The meeting. So, yeah, that's good. I think Arnie sent me something to share with you guys. Let me double check. Arnie, there it is. Okay, what's this? CDFW Ocean Fishing Regulations Update and posted. Download your copy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Not getting into that right now. They the California Department of Fish and Wildlife updated their ocean fishing regulations. wildlife.ca.gov/fishing/ocean. So you can see what species and what sizes and all that stuff you can get. I don't even want to deal with it right now. It's just so complicated. Did you guys see the half-day yellowtail counts today? It's very, very good fishing. Oh, nice. Yes, everyone download it to your mobile device. Mahalo. Yeah, I'm not downloading it to my phone. I'm just not gonna rockfish. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like they're trying to make it more and more difficult to fish. Anyway, don't get me triggered, Arnie. Don't get me started. If you're going to catch rockfish, then you should definitely understand those regulations and download it to your phone and learn the stuff. Right? But yeah, not sure if I'm down for that. I'm just gonna catch spotties and release them. All right. Last order of business. This is kind of random, guys. I know. I am a serial. What is it? A serial YouTube channel starter. Oscar says, I have one question for the 29th. I'm a minor and therefore can't get the cocktail. Okay. You are correct, Oscar. You cannot get a alcoholic beverage if you're not within the legal drinking age. But I'm sure you can get a soft drink at, I don't know if a soft drink will be $7, but it seems kind of expensive for a soft drink. Let me ask. That's a good question. I like it. Let's see what it says. Let's see what they say. Have a Coke and a smile. That's right. Or Oscar, or you could just get the food for $20 instead and not pay the $27 for the extra cocktail. Right? A shrimp cocktail. Boom. Son. Got him. Got him. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. And I know Salty is gonna give me some. Is gonna yell at me for this. I know Salty. Constantly distracted. Constantly starting stuff. I know. I'm talking about me. I'm saying that's what you're gonna say. Okay. So, as you guys know, recently, about I don't know, maybe a month ago now or 2 months ago, I got my blue belt in jiu-jitsu, which is like, I'm super proud of that. And unfortunately, my class schedule is now different because I'm not in the white belts class anymore. I'm in the all belts class. So instead of being able to drive to jiu-jitsu with my kids 3 days a week, I now drive 3 days a week for my class and then 3 days a week for their class. So I'm driving to jiu-jitsu 6 times. And a lot of you guys know I work from home, right? So I'm like, dude, and I drive a Tundra. Can you believe it? So that's killing me on gas. So I did something. I picked up a little motorcycle, guys. It's a little tiny bike. It's called a Honda Grom, and it's fast enough for me to travel on city streets, like surface streets. I can't get on the freeway with it, but it's making it to where it's acceptable for me to do the extra mileage on that thing. Okay. And since I'm riding anyway, and since I have GoPros anyway, I started a motorcycle channel, guys. Mixing Bitcoin and motorcycles. So if you like motorcycles, if you like Bitcoin, go subscribe to that channel, guys. It's called 21 Moto. I even made a link for it here in the chat. Here it is. Boom. Yeah, I'm always careful, Arnie, and I know it's just a Grom. It's a slow bike, but I wear everything. I wear a leather jacket, pants, riding boots, gloves, full face helmet. It's extreme for that little bike. No, it's gas powered. If so, don't keep in your house. Trust me. Oh, that's a good one. That is a great point, Todd. I'm sure you've seen some stuff. Those electric bikes, that's a big battery. No, I do it on. It's a gas powered bike, but here's a kicker. It's like about 120 miles per gallon. 120 miles per gallon. That's so much. My Tundra does like 14 to 15 miles per gallon. So the premise of that channel is that I'm taking that every time I ride the Grom instead of driving the truck, I'm saving about 21 cents per mile. Okay. So I'm taking that 21 cents and I'm buying Bitcoin with the 21 cents per mile after each ride. So it's pretty basic. I just ride to jiu-jitsu and back and I talk about random stuff on the way and on the way back. And then when I get home, I buy the equivalent amount of Bitcoin to represent 21 cents per mile. And we keep track of that. We keep track of those purchases. And so we can show that saving in Bitcoin is a good way to build a little wealth. Now build a little to build your purchasing power. So it's different. It's a different type of thing, but like it's pretty cool. Also, I'm gonna try to do some videos with that Grom, riding it to like go fishing. So it's gonna be fun. So I'll put those videos on my regular channel. So it's a little bit of fun. It's more inspiration to like go out there and make more videos. So I'm looking forward to it. I can feel myself getting excited to make more videos, right? So it'll be like maybe I'll put a rod holder on it somehow so I can ride it down the street with a rod holder sticking out of there. Put your kayak on it. Yeah. I'll put the Grom on the kayak. I think the kayak can handle 600 pounds, right? Put the Grom on the kayak. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. All right, boys. Well, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fishy Hour. Let me start the music. Start the shout outs. I know it's a little early today, guys. Killing it a little early. But shout out to Arnie. Thanks for tuning in. Can you out the wheelies? Can you out the wheels on the kayak or tow? Oh yeah, tow the kayak on a trailer with the Grom. Yes, that'd be awesome. Have a good night, Dave Rage. Doug Rubin in the house. Have a good night, Todd. Thanks for tuning in. I got Captain Dan. Motorcycles have been very, very good to me. Oh, very nice. Nice job, Captain Dan. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Doug, Ruben, El Sueño in the house. I got Arnie. I got Dave Rage. I already got you guys. I got Salty Dangler. I got Oscar Benitez. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you guys in 2 Sundays. Okay. I'll see you guys next week for sure on Wednesday. But anyway, I'll keep it going. Shout out to the judge, Steven in the house. Thanks for tuning in. We got we got Oscar. We got Doug. We got Todd. We got Down in SD Roy. We got Chet. We got Jared. We got Sammy. Good to see everybody in here, guys. It's nice to see everybody in here, and I hope I can see you guys at the meeting. I got Ricardo. Thanks again for coming out. What happened to Juan, dude? Is he still fishing, or did he give up? I was kidding. I hope you guys can make it to the club meeting, Ricardo. Make sure you tell John that we're doing it in 2 Sundays on the 29th. Okay. We got. Also, Ricardo, are you in the Discord? If you're not in the Discord, you should sign up. ! Discord in the chat. You'll get a link. That's actually above here. MMFC Discord. RomanCastro.com/MMFC will get you there. I got Sammy. What else we got here? We got Dave. We got Salty. We got Jared. I think I got everybody. We got Glenn. Glenn goes fishing. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. But until then, remember, may the bite be with you. Woo!